Hey everybody, DSJ here, and welcome back to It's Fanfiction Time. And today's fanfiction, we'll be reading Friendship is Magic, Chaos is Power. Yes, this is a My Little Pony and Sonic the Hedgehog crossover. And before anybody asks, yes, I'll admit it now. Yes, I'm a brony. I do watch Friendship is Magic. And everybody know I play a lot of Sonic games. But anyway, for what I see for right now, this thing has 7 chapters. And for right now, I am reading the prologue of this. Let's go ahead and start. Luckily, most of these chapters are fairly short, so it's kind of easy to somewhat nitpick, but let's go ahead. I'm telling you, Twilight, humans are real. They watch us, and I can see them, a pink earth pony said to a unicorn friend. Is that so? Twilight Sparkle replied. Then tell me, Pinkie Pie, what they think of us. Well, for one thing, said Pinkie, they seem to think we aren't real, like characters in a cartoon show. Okay. In the prologue, you already decided to break the fourth wall. Let's move on and let's just go ahead and finish this. They clearly aren't the smartest creatures. Rarity, a white unicorn friend of theirs, chimed in. Okay, I gotta say something. If you watch Friendship is Magic, you kind of don't have to write it to the point like, oh, what if this thing friend of theirs said, or this friend said. If most of us know the show, and at this point most of us already know the show, you don't have to recite that. They're friends. We know they're friends. It's called friendship. Friendship is magic for a reason. Moving on. Pink was about to object. Then she started to shake all over her body. Her pinky sense is acting up, noted Rainbow Dash. And it's a real doozy, Pinky said. What is it this time? Strangers are coming to Equestria. And they're not ponies. A fierce battle was raging in the skies above Angel Island. Okay, you already know where we're at now. A glowing blue hedgehog with large quills was fighting a team of 4. 2 hedgehogs, a fox, and an echidna, all transformed with the power of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Granted, we haven't seen Super Tails since Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as well as Super Knuckles. But everybody else we've seen Super quite early on. So yeah, Super Shadow, Super Silver is not new to me. What the hell is this thing? Aspirate Super Shadow cried. His Chaos Spirit technique had repeatedly failed to connect with its target. It's a mystery, Supersonic replied. Hey, that gives me an idea. We should call this thing Nazo. Oh no. If y'all remember the mysterious Nazo rumor back when Sonic was out, you already know what they're talking about. And quite frankly, I don't care. Sonic, be serious. Super Knuckles growled. Really? Knuckles tell people to be serious. But this is the most argumentative echidna that we know. The one pretty much want to show off more than Sonic does. That's kind of, how should I put this? Consistent with the comics, with the games, hell, even with Sonic X. Granted, in Sonic Underground, Knuckles sound like a little bitch like this. Sorry, I had to say that. If we let this mindless beast escape, it could attack anywhere on the planet. Station Square, Central City, Naho. Wait, what? I'm not even gonna get into the many universes of Sonic the Hedgehog at this point. The fact they mentioned Naho, they're trying to say Nazo exists in that universe, which I'm sorry to say, he does not. He was a rumor in the Sonic X universe. Matter of fact, Naho is not the same universe as the games either. Granted, they about to Archie Comics about to write it to the point it's going to coexist with the games, which if that's the case, there's a lot of more characters that need to go, which I don't want to see go. I've seen enough characters go as it is in that comic, but I still support it. Yes, shameless plug. Read the Sonic the Hedgehog comics. Alright, anyway, back to where I was. Even Christmas Island, Super Tails interjected. The mention of Sonic's birthplace didn't leave him unaffected. I won't let that happen. Guys, let's try that maneuver I suggested. You mean the one where Tails, we don't have time to explain it to the readers. Stop breaking the fourth wall. Stop. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't like it when most stories are self-aware. It's not funny to me. Just do it, Sonic screamed. I'm sorry, that's outside of Sonic's character. He would never scream. He would never scream to one of his teammates. That just no. Cocky, yes, but scream at him, no. Just no. Tails shot an energy blast at Knuckles, who redirected it to Nazo with a powerful haymaker. Nazo sidestepped the blast, leaving him open to the combined attack from Sonic and Shadow that followed. Nazo was left dazed. Now's our chance. Let's warp him. Let's warp him into the sun. Sonic, Shadow, Tails, and Knuckles focused their power and shouted in unison, "Chaos Control!" Only people that said Chaos Control is Sonic, Shadow, and, believe it or not, Silver. Oh, Silver's not in this? Damn. I kind of just threw him in there. I didn't know he wasn't in this. But maybe in the comments, Knuckles and Tails probably did it. But I hate to say it, Shadow did it first. Sorry, Sonic, you don't get no praise for that one. Something went wrong. Perhaps Nazo did something to warp the Chaos Control. Yeah, this remind me of a several issue mini event between Sonic and Mega Man, which is good, by the way. Read it. Whatever the case was, the bright light enveloped them all, and they all disappeared without a trace. That's odd. I'm getting readings indicating a spatial distortion at 4 points over Equestria. Yeah, and that was the prologue. Friendship is magic, chaos is power. This is gonna be an interesting run here. I know I should continue with the other Sonic fanfiction I started on, but you know what? I need to read different types of fanfiction to keep myself sane. Granted, that's saying a lot. But in a sense, the only things I really had a problem with this one is just small nitpicking, to be honest. It's just like the one major problem I had with it was breaking the fourth wall. I'm sorry, that's a personal preference of mine. I don't like when too many things break the fourth wall unless it's for comedic effect, not when it's trying to be serious. And yes, before anybody tells me Sonic Colors broke the fourth wall, I know Sonic Colors broke the fourth wall, And I didn't like it because, well, it was a little stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It was stupid. And I love Sonic because that's a game. But, anytime when Sonic try to break the fourth wall, I cringe. Something inside of me just cries. And then the fact that My Little Pony trying to break the fourth wall, I haven't seen it done, and I don't want to see it done. It's just, no. And I just hope the later chapters do not do that. It's jarring to me. Now I know the comics done it once and twice, but it kind of made sense to a degree, and it was funny when the comics did it. But, nah. But other than that, Sonic was a little bit out of character, mainly because he don't really shout with all seriousness. And then Knuckles trying to tell somebody to get serious is kind of jarring. I'm sorry, that line I think Shadow should have said. As brooding as Shadow is, he's probably the most serious character in the Sonic universe. And then they try and say Nazo is a part of the whole continuity that the comics is in that universe, when no, he isn't. But however, I am kind of interested to see how this goes. Even though it's 7 chapters for now, we're going to see how it goes from there. Alright, until next time, see you guys later.